Singapore retailers are bracing for a wet Christmas after flash floods hit several parts of Orchard Road yesterday. The news desk with this report.
This was the scene at Liat Towers on Friday. It brought back memories of the 2010 floods when the same area was submerged underwater. This time, though, floodgates were up, mitigating the impact somewhat. On Saturday, customers are greeted with this sign. Some businesses opened only at noon, about 5 hours later than usual. Workers were seen cleaning up the mess. Channel NewsAsia has learned that floodgates were not the problem for this building.
At about 3-something yesterday, the floodgates were already activated. It is a problem with the drain beside the building where water in the drain could not get out to Stamford Canal. So it actually overflowed into the basement.
I should say we are quite disappointed because it has happened so many times. And I think this could be the second worst. So we hope that the building management and also the authorities can so-called work out the real issues, be it the low-lying position or some other way. Probably it's not because of the barricades.
National Water Agency (PUB) said the ponding at Liat Towers was caused largely by the prolonged heavy rain, which fell directly into the building's outdoor area. It added that area is designed as a sunken plaza, and the primary means to drain water away there is through pumping. PUB said its officers will work with the building management to review and improve its internal drainage system. In the interim, some outlets have installed second flood barriers at their entrances. But retailers say it takes some time to set up these barriers, and they won't be of much help if a flash flood occurs. Over at Lucky Plaza, similar scenes of cleaning up. Flash floods are nothing new to retailers here. They've again called on their building management to be more responsive to the problem.
The sandbag was not here. It's only that today the management, they send some people to put a sandbag. So it's actually quite chaotic. We have no time to think of what to do. The only way we can just sweep the water away from our shops.
Some retailers had to make use of whatever they had to stop floodwaters from entering their shops.
Some rubber seal. When we close the door, the rubber seal to stop it.
Stand by the cloth to block it that the water not come in.
For the latest weather report, you can call this number or visit this website.
PUB is on track to completing its network of flood sensors in Singapore's drainage system. This year alone, it added 57 more sensors in flood-prone areas, bringing the total number to 150. The sensors and the newly installed CCTV cameras will allow PUB to handle and monitor flood situations more effectively.
You might not notice it at first glance, but this pole is actually part of a nimble system that detects flash floods. When water levels hit 50% in this canal, it triggers this device to send data to PUB. The agency then forwards a message to subscribers of its water level alert service. All this in a matter of seconds. What started out as a pilot project for the agency's own use is now an effective communication tool for many who live or work near canals and waterways. The free service started in July this year and has garnered more than 2,000 subscribers to date. Contractors were given the challenging task of installing the sensors within 3 months.
First is what you mentioned, the short time frame, and second is the weather, because the weather is very much a weather-dependent system. So we need to set up more teams to do the installation concurrently.
The network of sensors were installed as part of enhanced measures to prevent floods in Singapore. This came about after the country experienced one of its worst flooding in 2010, which left parts of Singapore's shopping belt, Orchard Road, underwater.
In 2010, this Commonwealth area was badly affected by flash floods, with water levels rising up to the curb. And that's why PUB installed this CCTV camera system just last month to monitor the situation in real time and more closely from its headquarters.
Once we get the image from this CCTV, at least we can redeploy our staff from other site to this site. And once we get confirmation there's a ponding and or flooding there, we can inform the public there's a situation at this area.
Following a trial which saw 6 cameras installed along Bukit Timah in central Singapore, PUB has since expanded the initiative and is installing 55 CCTVs in other flood-prone areas. They are being tested and will be fully commissioned by the end of this month.